One woman, one motorcycle, a world to discover. The tagline of the solo bike rider Norli. She has been driving her motorcycle through the different parts of the globe, touching the people and nature. She shares her expeditions through her YouTube channel Itchy Boots, which does not need an introduction. In the words of Norli, hello internet, welcome back to our channel. We are all geared up again with our latest video of some of the toughest roads Norli has encountered while traveling the world. The roads tested her driving skills, and some of these roads even brought her down to the ground. So be with us till the end of the video to find out which road was the most difficult to conquer. A gentle reminder to subscribe to our channel if not done yet, and don't forget to hit the bell icon for timely notifications. One of the most devastating roads Norli encountered while traveling from Kalaykum to Korog in Tajikistan, a 240-kilometer ride alongside the border with Afghanistan, a very bad muddy road. She had to negotiate with steep cliffs and thousands of potholes. She drove with an average speed of 25 kilometers per hour, which took almost 8 hours. Roads were mostly stony and unfinished, causing bumpy driving. Waterlogging at several positions of the road made it difficult to drive further, and the mountains on one side of the road and river on the other side. A splendid scenario, but roads were horrible to drive. She made it to the targeted destination only due to the nice sunny weather and good gesture of people on the way. In the words of Norli, worst road ever was when she was crossing Manipur border riding on her Basanti. The roads were mostly broken and had massive potholes. Continuous downpour in the last 24 hours caused waterlogging in the potholes and mud on portions of the broken roads. Super slippery and dreadful for riding. She had to ride at a speed of 5 to 10 kilometers per hour, only on first gear mostly. Very poor visibility due to bad weather conditions was another problem. She finally reached Impal, covering 130 kilometers. She explained in her words, "Today's journey of about 100 kilometers were awful, wet, blubbery, muddy pothole roads." Norli had to struggle with a deadly road which was an engineering miracle when constructed in 1960s, called the Swartberg Pass. The road connected the Hell. One day she started off from Oudshrun, went to Prince Albert City, returned to Daihel, Gamkasloof. Her companion on the trip was a Honda CRF 250L Savannah. Swartberg Pass is located at 1568 m altitude. The road made through the mountains is steep all the way, a rough passage through mountains and valleys. The Daihel, also known as the Hell, due to being disconnected from the city for more than 150 years on account of no connecting roads. Burnt trees on both sides of the road made it weird while passing through a forest that caught fire about 1.5 years ago. She had to pass twice through the same mountain road to Prince Albert and return to Daihel through Swartberg Pass. She stayed at Daihel all night and again continued to Kalisdrop, driving for almost full day of dirt roads. The exit from Daihel was a tough, dirty, steepy rising road. The distance covered on this trip was 240 kilometers, out of which only 40 kilometers were paved, and the rest of the portion was one of the toughest roads to ride. Norli thought that the road was the Hell in South Africa, but actually was roads to hell. But she didn't know the actual hell was still to come. Let's take a look at the deadly roads of her trip to Zimbabwe. One day she started her journey from Mutare, Eastern Ireland, and drove towards the Chimanimani Mountains. She encountered roads completely muddy due to continued bad weather and rain. She passed through an absolute muddy path. The tires of Savannah got clogged with mud, lost all the grip and became slippery. At one place she fell down in the mud, and she, along with her bike and luggage, got covered with soil and mud. She had to put a lot of effort to pass through this long muddy stretch. She encountered a steep climbing road after the mud road was over. The road was completely washed out, and only some remains of the road could be seen. The next morning again she sets out for Chimanimani Mountains, and again the roads are tough. Large boulders embedded in the soiled roads, some wet and slippery portions, steep at some portions, submerged with water on both, others making the roads difficult to drive. Norli, with her experienced hands and extremely beautiful views and nice gestures of people on the way, made her suffering a treat. She on her bike makes it all through to her destination. Let's end this video with a message of however tough the roads of life may be, one can always sail through these with the moments of cheerfulness and enjoyment it gives on its path. Please like and share the video and drop a comment about the video. Please do subscribe to the channel for more interesting content.